brought to you by Gitanjali Salon, Channi Himmat, Jammu. Follow Ruchika Makeovers on Facebook and Instagram for best bridal makeup in town.
Hello viewers, you're watching Jammu Links News. I'm Mannat Gupta and welcome to the daily updates of Midday News. Let's begin. Jammu and Kashmir recorded 132 fresh COVID-19 cases on Monday, taking the number of people infected with the coronavirus to 6,088 in the Union Territory. While 10 of the fresh cases were from the Jammu region, 122 were from the valley. 6 districts, Gandarbal, Kishtwar, Riyasi, Samba, Udhampur and Rambun, had no fresh case. The Union Territory has so far witnessed 86 deaths due to the disease. A CRPF personnel was martyred and 2 terrorists were killed in an encounter in Jammu and Kashmir's Pulwama district on Tuesday morning. Officials said a cordon and search operation was launched in Bandzu area of Pulwama following the inputs about the presence of terrorists in the area and turned into an encounter after terrorists fired at security forces. The identification of the killed terrorist is yet to be done and search operation is going in the area. Lieutenant Governor Girish Chandra Murmu on Monday launched the e-application cum issuance of domicile certificate in Jammu and Kashmir, paving way for the first domicile certificate to be granted through online mode to Alia Tariq, a girl hailing from North Kashmir Sopur town. The e-application cum issuance of domicile certificate has been developed by Jammu and Kashmir e-governance agency. With the launch of this service, there are now 27 government to citizen online services. With an increase of 14,933 new cases and 312 deaths in the last 24 hours, India's COVID-19 count reached 4,40,215 on Tuesday, according to the latest update by the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. 14,011 deaths have been recorded due to the infection so far in the country. The rise in confirmed cases today is lower than the highest spike of 15,000 plus cases registered on Sunday. The count includes 1,78,014 active cases and 2,48,190 cured or discharged or migrated patients. The Baba Chamliyal Annual Fair celebrated on both sides of the international border in Samba district of Jammu and Kashmir has been cancelled this year in the wake of coronavirus outbreak. The decision was convened by the district administration to the management of the shrine, the epicenter of India-Pakistan bonhomie in the past, at a meeting on Monday. The 3-day fair scheduled to take place later this week attracts devotees from various parts of the country besides Pakistan, as the shrine is located near the zero line in Ramgarh sector of Jammu and Kashmir. The Jammu and Kashmir government has evacuated and brought back over 1.56 lakh Jammu and Kashmir residents stranded in other parts of the country due to COVID-19 lockdown till date. As per official data received in this regard on Monday, the Jammu and Kashmir administration has received 61 special trains at Jammu and Udhampur railway stations from different states and UTs so far, with 49,151 passengers, while 1,07,315 people from other states and UTs, including 328 from abroad, have been evacuated by the government through Lakhanpur checkpost till date. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh on Monday said medical curriculum will have to adapt itself in the post-COVID-19 era, as there is going to be a renewed focus on the study and management of infectious diseases. Addressing an online conference with the heads and representatives of national medical teaching institutes, he said coronavirus has suddenly awakened the whole world, particularly the medical fraternity, to realize that the age of infections is far from over. A driver of a vehicle had a narrow escape when a bridge collapsed in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri district on Monday. The bridge on a river in the Panchgrahi belt of the district collapsed when the vehicle was crossing it and the driver suffered injuries. Due to the collapse of the bridge, several hamlets have been cut off. The Jammu and Kashmir residents who are stranded in Pakistan due to the coronavirus outbreak will return by road via the Atari-Wagah border in Punjab starting on June 25th. The J&K government will send 2 senior officers to Atari to coordinate with the local Amritsar administration in making arrangements for their return. Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor G.C. Murmu on Monday approved a financial assistance of Rs 10 lakh each for the next of kin of the two men who had died during last rites of their COVID-19 infected relative here last week. Vimal Zaddu and Vipin Zaddu, the two cousin brothers, had died due to dehydration and suffocation during cremation of their uncle who had succumbed to the coronavirus, forcing the administration to order a magisterial probe. The Chief Secretary B.V.R. Subramaniam on Monday chaired a meeting of state-level steering cum monitoring committee of centrally sponsored midday meal scheme and approved its budget proposal for the year 2020-21. While reviewing the status and progress of implementation of midday meal scheme during 2019-20, Chief Secretary impressed upon the School Education Department to boost universalization of elementary education by improving enrollment, attendance, retention, learning levels of students by supplementing their nutrition needs. Director General of Police Dilbag Singh has said that the synergy and understanding between the different forces, especially police and CRPF, had yielded good results a number of times and added that in future too the success will be ours. He said this while interacting with the officers and jawans of J&K Police and CRPF at Police Golf Course Srinagar, who participated and successfully neutralized 3 terrorists who were involved in the attack of BSF party in Pandaj area of Hazrat Bal on May 20th, 2020. Divisional Commissioner Sanjeev Verma on Monday chaired a meeting of Deputy Commissioners of border districts to review the progress on construction of individual and community bunkers along the border in Jammu Division. A total of 6,919 bunkers have been completed so far in the division, including 6,123 individual bunkers and 796 community bunkers. 9,905 bunkers are under execution and are at different stages of construction. To end the stalemate with the transporters on strike, the Jammu and Kashmir government on Monday finally acceded to their demand and hiked the passenger fare by 30% till the restrictions imposed on the seating capacity in view of COVID-19 pandemic were eased. In an order issued here, the J&K Transport Department accorded sanction to the charging of 130% of the existing authorized fare plus 30% of the existing authorized fare from the passengers by stage carriage passengers vehicle till further orders or till the restrictions imposed on the seating capacity were eased. Following the government's decision, the transporters have announced to call off their strike and said they would ply their vehicles from June 24th. Army Chief General M.M. Naravne will begin his 2-day visit to Ladakh on Tuesday afternoon to assess the ground situation close to the LAC between Indian and Chinese troops that the world sees as a new flashpoint in the region between two nuclear-powered nations, especially after a violent clash at Galwan Valley on June 15th. This will be General Naravne's first visit to Ladakh in recent weeks, especially after the standoff began in the first week of May. President Donald Trump issued an executive order on Monday to extend the suspension of green cards till the end of the year and expand it to also cover non-immigrant work visas such as H-1B, which through a separate reformed regulation at some future date will also undergo a series of permanent overhauls to make it merit-based by prioritizing highest salary applicants.